We're up in Northern Alberta. It's August 24th. Tomorrow, the 25th, begins archery season. There's no longer a general bow season in this zone, so you got to put in for draw. And fortunately this year, I was lucky enough to get drawn for mule deer. So we're up here trying to get it done with the bows. Came up a couple days early to do some scouting, and right now just going to spend a couple minutes, make sure the equipment's all functioning properly. Hopefully we'll have some big deer here to show you, so stay tuned.
He's probably 400 yards ahead of us from where we're parked. I didn't get a great look at him, but he has a drop time.
Okay.
Mark, Travis, I just got a phone call from Kyle and Daryl. They found a nice, he says a medium, we haven't seen it, but Kyle says it's a medium 3-point with a nice drop tine on it. So Mark and I are gonna kind of creep in and see if we can get to where we think it is. So here we go. Kyle and Daryl found a muley. They didn't get a good look at it, but they did see that it had a drop tine. That's about all they saw before the deer bedded down, so they got Mark, me, and Trav over here. Me and Mark followed this little fence line here and got up to about 40 yards. I think we played it right. The deer stood up. He was just a little bit to the right of where we were expecting him to stand, so it caught us a little bit off guard. I think Mark had to shuffle a little bit to get the camera on him, but I can only see from his patch up. So 40 yards, I'm comfortable making a 40-yard shot, but not at that shot angle. So, you know, he gave me a couple seconds. I was drawn and I crept up on him. And like I said, I was pretty solid on him at 40, but I was just hoping he'd take that turn and just give me a shot angle. This little one's leading the charge, and he's working over to our left here. If we can get in front of him, our wind actually would be pretty good. So I think me and Mark are going to try to do a little bit of cutoff action here. Behind me is kind of down, so I'm going to step over into the canola field and parallel and try to get perpendicular, because even if he turned straight at the road right now, he'd be over 100.
Our wind wasn't great to start with, so we came up with a plan that put the wind in our favor. Tried to get on him, tried to catch up to him. They were right in my wind. My wind was blowing right at them. So I saw one of the little guys look at me and lock onto me, and I knew they had me. And yeah, on to the next adventure, hey? We're trying to make things happen, you know? But I mean, it's slow and there's a line. You got to play the hand you're dealt, and you can't fold every hand, you'll never win, right? Mark, Trav, and I have been booting around all day and gassing and glassing and checking fields and windrows and thickets, and you know, we're still hopeful and optimistic, and we just got to find the right guy and go after him.
This segment of The Fever is brought to you by Deluxe Wall Tents.
They're making their way to the west, so we think we know where they're heading, so we're going to try to come off here. There's this canola field here, and there's a little bit of a dip in it where I think they're going to come through, where they're going to cross and come out. So we're going to head up there, and if all goes well, maybe we'll get a chance at one of them. probably in a good spot here. There's a little bit of an opening here where I think they might cross. So we haven't seen them since they've been in the other field. We're just kind of playing best guess. All we could do really is pretty much just sit here and wait. Mark and I have been here about 5 or 10 minutes. We're set up about 30 yards before an opening in this bush. We think they might cross through there. We're hoping they do. There's 4 nice muleys. Well, there's 4 muleys. 3 of them are nice that I would be happy to shoot any one of those 3. Our wind's good right now. We just gotta hope this happens pretty quick because we are starting to run out of camera light. Okay, don't move. That's it here. That's the tall one.
Are you on him? Are you on him?
We're still gonna wait until sunlight, wait until tomorrow before we go and recover them. So it's probably been, we waited about a half an hour. The deer, as I mentioned, is not in this field, but we still didn't want to push anything. We are gonna let it wait, but we reviewed the footage and it does look, I think I might have got liver, so my fingers are crossed that that's the case, and I'm hoping we'll get them tomorrow. But if you want to know why we use illuminated knock, we shot that deer with plenty of light, but from then to now has been probably about a half an hour. This is my first look at the arrow. Oh, it's not good. I think we're liver.
So we're back where we were yesterday. You could see where I had shot the deer right on the top of this little hill here. Before me and Mark went in and found the arrow, we watched the deer run for some ways behind me there. So we think it might have dipped down into a little bit of a valley there. But anyways, we gave it the night to expire. So we're gonna go in now and hopefully recover it. This is where the arrow was, right in here. It's been raining, so it could be tough. But now the search for blood begins. Not a whole lot.
There.
Okay. Because I've looked this hard for blood. I don't think he made it to the valley. I think we go back to where we last saw blood, see if he doubled back, and then branched off from there. So that's kind of the plan, because it doesn't look like he made it this far. Yeah, well, he's got mass. He's heavy. He's got some mass. Oh, just right there. Oh, yeah. Look at that hole. Oh, he's got mass. Oh, he's stiff. He's not bad, eh? He does. Sure, yeah, he does crab claw there a little bit. He shows off those back forks well. Look at that. You know, he's sick.
He swoops up.
Yeah, I like how this point here turns in like that. He's got character. You know, he's not your traditional big fork muley, but you know, he's nice and high. He's to his ears, eh?
Oh, he's out a little.
He's high, he's to his ears. He's got character. He's unique, you know. Northern Alberta mule deer. Doesn't get any better than this. Just want to real quick, thanks to my brother Mark here. He's been guiding us around and doing a lot of the legwork. He actually came down a day earlier than myself and Trav. 2 days early to do some scouting. And this year's been a tough year. And this is probably, out of all the deer I've seen, I mean, this is one that I'm really proud of. He's definitely got some character and he's a great deer. And of course, Travis, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming out. Trav's been putting up with me this week. I've been, you know, having the mood swings. Thanks to the boys here also, Kyle and Daryl. Appreciate you guys making the trip up here and trying to help us get it done. And I wish we could have gotten it on the ground when we were all here to appreciate it. But Kyle, I'm coming to see you right now. You're going to be the first one to see this. So get ready for the phones to start lighting up. This is my first time using this. It's a Havalon knife. It was a gift from Kyle, so it has great sentimental value. And as you can see, that's a brand new blade. This is the first thing that it's going to cut, and it's going to be my velvet muley. So thanks, Kyle. Thanks again. Wish you were here, buddy.